Oh, I need a regular camera so bad. I need a regular camera so bad. Like, so bad. You have no idea how much I need a regular camera. Okay. There's that.
Hello and welcome to the Cavern of Terror.
Hey guys, and welcome back to the Cavern of Terror, and welcome back to another video without a hat or shirt that's not black. Oh my god! More importantly, guys, welcome back to another collection archive video. Admittedly, I have let the stack get a little bit too big this time, and that's what I said, she said. You guys let me know down in the comments down below who said what. But yes, the stack is a little bit bigger than normal, and I, as you know, like to make these videos a little bit longer and talk about the movies a little bit more. Can't really do that when the stack is really big. But we're going to try to power through, and I do have some unboxings to do as well. A good friend of mine and a subscriber, Holly, sent me some stuff from over in the United Kingdom, and I don't know why I did that, but she is also a member of Killer Flicks. Guys, if you are not part of Killer Flicks, you need to get over there right now. It's ran by my very good friend Lee from over at Drum Dums. If you found me, you probably already know who he is. It's a very cool place to talk about horror with like-minded individuals, and if you do decide to go over and check it out, let them know that your boy Zach from Cavern of Terror sent you. Moving on, guys, let's get into the unboxing. I have two things to get into here. One is in here, and one is in here, obviously. Let's start with this one. What do we have inside parcel number one? You like how I said parcel? Yeah, that's cool, right? Trying to be United English. I don't know. What is in the inside? Hello? Hello? Wait, no, that's the wrong video. Anyway, it's gonna get weird, guys. It's gonna get weird around here. What is this? Oh, okay, horror icons. That is really cool. Wait, I've seen this before. Is this on a t-shirt? Is this on a t-shirt? You need to let me know if this is on a t-shirt, but we're gonna open this up. Yeah, because I want to see what it is. I think it's a pillowcase. I think it's a pillowcase. But you guys can't see that. That's white. Okay, check this out, guys. I believe this is a pillowcase for horror icons. So we got the Killer Clowns from Outer Space. We got Jack from The Shining, Michael Myers, Leatherface, Jason, Freddy, Leprechaun, Chucky, and they do have Ghostface on there, but it's not actually Ghostface, it's just his mask, which I'm not very happy about that, but hey, what are you gonna do, right? But that is cool. I dig it, Holly. That is awesome. I am going to definitely get this stuffed and put it somewhere, but this is awesome. And we're going to unceremoniously toss it across the room. No, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna lightly toss it. Last up, here we go, I'm out of frame. Wait, I'm back, okay. So, what is in here? Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. Okay, so first, you can probably hear my phone going off. As I said before, I'm a Killer Flicks mod. My group chat goes off a lot. Chat goes off a lot. I love you guys, and I'm trying to do a video. Alright, so first is something that I have never seen, to be honest with you. It is The Gift, directed by Joel Edgerton, starring Joel Edgerton, Jason Bateman, and Rebecca Hall. I've never heard... Have I seen a movie with Rebecca Hall? I think I have. I can't remember what it is, though. But The Gift, I've heard that this is really good. I've seen a few reviews for it. I think Lee did one a long time ago. I'll have to go over there and check that out, but I will check this out. I will definitely check this out. And it came with a slip. You know I love slips, so there is that. Unceremoniously toss. Ceremoniously toss. Okay, next. Oh, there's something really cool in here, and I'm going to leave that for last. But guys, this is cool. This is super dope. I think this is cool. I really like this. So you guys are going to get to see these here in a minute. This is like really awesome. These are Friday the 13th shot glasses. Look at that. You got Mom Voorhees' favorite son, Jason, her only son, his mask. Friday the 13th. Look at that. Or that's just 13th. But there's a... Is that an axe? I think that's an axe. But that is really cool. I dig it. It's like wood. And then there is another one in here too. Same thing. But these are so cool. And I know exactly where I'm going to put them. Spoilers, I am working on something different for the Cavern of Terror. And a way to show off a little bit more of my collection. A little bit more of the things that I can't show off behind me here because I just don't have enough room. I have a lot of stuff. And I'm just going to sit these right over here until I have some things come in the mail. Yes, I am working very hard, guys. I just dropped it. I am working very hard on setting up something for you guys to check out that's not just this. Wonder what it could be. Alright, last but not least, we got a pop in here. There is a pop in here. We're done with the box, but there is a pop and I have no idea where to put it, but it is Pennywise with spider legs from the new It, which is obviously not in the movie, but that is a really cool pop. Unfortunately, I don't think she's seen my Covenant review or my Urban Legends Bloody Mary review. I am terrified of spiders. I'm just terrified of spiders. They freak me out, man. Resident Evil just ruined spiders for me. And I'm talking about the movies. Or not the movies. I'm talking about the games, not the movies. There's no giant spiders in the movies. Maybe we can fix that. The new movies that they're working on. If they ever get made. But this is awesome. I've seen the first That It movie. I've seen the new one. I gave it a review. I gave it like a strong I didn't give it a metal claw, but I did really like it. And I haven't done a like straight up Cavern of Terror review for it, but I did like the new It. And I really like this pop. But Holly, you are the best. Thank you for sending me these. This was awesome. I've only done a couple of these unboxing videos. This is the second one. The first one I did was for Horror Addicts. Gory B and Danny. They sent me Scream 2, which you guys have noticed I have my Scream and Scream 3 VHSs behind me now. And they sent me the second one, and they sent me this Ghostface reaction figure back here. But these are definitely going to be added to the new set. Oh, did I just ruin what the new thing is? Yes, guys, there is a new set coming eventually. Once I get some other things for it, it will be here. But thank you, Holly. You can find her over on Killer Flicks. She's an awesome person to talk horror about. Talk horror with her a lot. And she's a really awesome person. And thank you for sending me all this stuff. Thank you for sending me more text messages, people. Trying to make a video. I'm turning into Drewski McGillicuddy over here. I don't care. I'm just gonna yell now. I'm gonna yell at every video. From now on, I'm just gonna yell all the time about everything. Yep, I'm gonna be Andrew. You haven't seen Night of the Living Dead, Lee? Okay, guys. Drewski McGillicuddy impression over with. Let's get into the Blu-rays. I have some DVDs here, no VHS, but next week I'll probably have some VHS to do. But we're going to get into the Blu-rays. First up, we have You're Next. I've never seen You're Next, to be honest with you. It is directed by Adam Wingard, who directed Blair Witch, The Guest, and Death Note, which a lot of people didn't like, but I didn't get to check it out, but the trailer's really good for it, and Willem Dafoe just looked awesome. Didn't look, I've seen the pictures, but this is apparently a really good slasher movie. I am getting a ton of messages. I'm going to have to silence that. Guess what? You are on silent. For now. I will be back. This is a weird video. Anyway, You're Next. Haven't seen it. Pretty good slasher movie. From what I've heard. Definitely want to check it out. Lee gave it a pretty good review. So, maybe, Lee just knows all. So, I'll go over there and watch his review. This is a weird video. It's been a while, guys. And I don't know where to sit this. I don't know what to do with my hands. Speaking of Drewski McGillicuddy, I have Land of the Dead. I actually really like this movie. I remember when it came out. And I was a huge zombie fan when this came out. I'm still a big zombie fan. And I'm a bigger Romero fan. I like almost all of Romero's movies. This one is one of my favorites. I don't know why I love this movie, but I do. I think it's because it's the early 2000s. I have something, if you've watched my channel, I reviewed a lot of early 2000s movies, and I really like them. I don't know why. Land of the Dead. This is really cool. This is like the next evolution in his zombies. Like, they start to use weapons in this one. And spoilers for a movie that came out in 2005. Come on, people. But the main zombie in this, really cool. And I'm pretty sure he still does conventions. So, love to meet him someday. I have The Conjuring and The Conjuring 2. Yes, these were both on display in my Nun trailer reaction. Head over there and check that out if you haven't seen it. But I actually really like both of these movies. They don't scare me as much as they should. But they're very well made. I like James Wan as a director. I think he's a good writer as well. He's a very technically sound director. All of his movies are really, really good, very well made films. That being said, these aren't the scariest to me. There's a couple scenes in Conjuring 2 that I thought were really creepy. More involving the nun than anything else. And that Crooked Man scene was really, really interesting too. But they just, these paranormal movies just don't get me. The only one I think that got me was Insidious 2. Insidious 2 I think was the only one that got me, and that was the most real. I like real, the grittier the better. And there are some scenes in these movies that aren't that gritty. They're pretty unrealistic in some parts, and I think that's what takes me out of these movies. We are going to do a huge shout out to Damien Maffei. He's an awesome guy. Talked to him a few times. He is a very, very knowledgeable horror person, just really into horror, and he just happens to be an actor. But The Strangers Prey at Night, starring the man Damien, and of course, what's her name? I can't remember. Bailey Madison, Louis Pullman, and Christina Hendricks, and the dude that played Noah in The Ring. I can't remember his name, but it was a really good cast, guys. I had a really good time with this in theaters. I saw this opening weekend, I think I saw this opening weekend, can't remember. But I really like this movie. I'm excited to check out all the behind the scenes, and I still haven't opened it yet. But I will check it out again. I really like the original Strangers. I'm pretty sure I like this one more. I'll have to watch this one a second time to be sure. But yeah, I would definitely like this in theaters. And I remember the last time I watched The Strangers, I liked it, but I didn't like it as much the first time I saw it, if that makes sense. But I think I might like this one more when I watch it for a second time. If you can decipher what I meant there, let me know down in the comments down below. I'm not the biggest fan of 3D movies. I wear glasses and contacts, so when I wear glasses in the theaters, it always gives me a headache. And I just don't have a good time with horror movies or any kind of movies in 3D in the theaters. It's just, it bothers me too much. But I could not resist this slipcover for Texas Chainsaw 3D. Look at that. That is amazing. I mean, that is amazing, guys. Say what you want about the movie, but that is an awesome slipcover. I mean, it's the same thing for this. It's the same thing for the Texas... Where is it? The Friday the 13th remake. Where did I put it? I don't know where it is. Not the Friday the 13th remake. The Nightmare one. Where is it? There it is. It's the same thing for this one. When I can get it out of here. Look at this. Look at these. Like, look at these slips. It's amazing. Like, look at that. Say what you want about the movies, but guys, it's awesome. Guys, I actually really did like this movie. I don't love it, but I do like it. It does have the feel of the original at some points, and my phone is still going off. I can hear it vibrating. Man, it's bothering me. It's bothering me a lot. Alexandra Dario is just, she's great. She's great for what she had to do in this movie, for what she was written with. I thought she was alright. She's incredibly gorgeous in the movie. I'm becoming Jason Smith. I think I am. I think I'm heading on to my second evolution. I'm going to start getting gray in my beard and in my hair, and I'm just going to talk about women for 10 minutes before I go to the next thing in the movie. I love you, buddy. I do. Alright, guys. This one is awesome. I've been wanting to get this one for a while, and I just didn't want to pull the trigger on it, but I finally got it. It is the 8-film Friday the 13th collection. Yes, I know I'm not dumb. There's 2 other movies in the franchise. There are Jason X. There's Jason X and Jason Goes to Hell. I may have one of those other ones here, but this is the really easy to fall out of the slipcover edition of Friday the 13th. Do you see that? Oh, wow, wow. Okay, I swear, I didn't do any snowflakes before we started this review. I swear I didn't. No snowflakes here. Insert snowflake emoji somewhere. I'm going to put it right over Michael's mask. Right there. Snowflake emoji. See it? Alright. Alright, this, I haven't gotten into this yet, but this has like all the special features that are on the individual versions of the movies. And I think it's the first 4 that are on their own Blu-ray. The rest are on their own double Blu-ray. So from 5 to 8 are all on a double. They're on double Blu-rays, but this was just a must-have for my collection because of the black tin is just so hard to get a hold of. So I had to buy this, and I still have, I believe, yes, one more Friday the 13th movie to buy. I also have the remake and the first 4 on individual Blu-rays, but I miss watching the other movies, to be honest with you. All I have Friday the 13th wise, other than the remake and the 4 other ones that I have, is the DVD collection. So it'll be the first time I've seen part 5 through 8 on really high quality, so I'm really excited to check these out. Friday the 13th, the complete collection. Next up, we have 10 Things I Hate About You. What? I can't like 90s romantic comedies with Heath Ledger and Julia Stiles? I like this movie. If you got a problem, come at me, bro. Seriously, this movie is great. If you haven't seen it, please go watch 10 Things I Hate About You. I love it. It's really good. It was on TV the other day. I said I have to buy it. I found it at Best Buy for $6. Had to get it. And it's okay to talk about one romantic comedy every once in a while, right? Ugh, I just talked for like 20 minutes. Okay, so we're going to end with some DVDs. First up, I have a very terrible movie. Soul Survivors, from the producers of I Know What You Did Last Summer and Urban Legend. You can see I Know What You Did Last Summer a lot in this movie, and you can also see Urban Legend a lot in this movie. Other than it being set on a college campus, it is filmed very similar to Urban Legend. Like the cinematography is almost identical. Like the color grading is almost the same. There was one scene that is like almost like shot for shot. I Know What You Did Last Summer. It's crazy, but the cast is what drew me to it. It was Eliza Dushku, Wes Bentley, and Luke Wilson just ruined this movie for me. I'm sorry, he's terrible in this movie. His acting is really bad. And Casey Affleck, who I heard didn't have a great time on this production, but he was actually pretty good in this. I actually enjoyed him. And Eliza Dushku, you know, makes out with a chick, and she's just really, really hot in this movie. Again, I am Jason Smith, everybody. I have become Jason Smith. She is really hot in this movie. She has a makeout scene and a shower scene. And yeah, I'm being really weird right now. But this movie's terrible. It's really bad. I had to see for myself how bad it was. And it's not even in here. I think it's still in the Blu-ray player. But just the cover art looked really cool. This movie sucks. Next up, we have the Boogeyman collection. That's right. We have Boogeyman, Boogeyman 2, Boogeyman 3. And the original Boogeyman from the 80s, and the sequel to the Boogeyman, also from the 80s, which I've heard have nothing to do with the 3 that they made in the 2000s. So I don't know why they're under the same collection. They're I guess they're owned. I think Jason told me this. I'm becoming Jason. They told me this. He told me this, that they were under the same production studio or whatever that made these movies, and they have nothing to do with each other. So why are they in the same collection? I have no idea, but I'm actually a big fan of the first Boogeyman movie. I don't know why. I love it. The sequel, didn't really like that much. And the third one, I think they go to Japan in the third one. My phone went off again. Like I said, they go to Japan in the third one. So I'm going to have to check these out again. I may review them. If you want to see me talk about a B-rate franchise, Boogeyman, let's get into it. Let me know down in the comments down below if you want to see me talk about the Boogeyman series. We have another movie coming up here that a lot of people say is trying to rip off Scream. But I don't think so. I don't think Cry Wolf did that, because this really isn't anything like Scream. I mean, I don't think anybody dies in this movie. I think one person might die in Cry Wolf. So it's not a slasher movie. And there are some meta elements to it, but it's definitely not as meta as Scream is. And it's alright. And I might have got it because Jared Padalecki is in it. But, you know, I thought this movie was okay. I enjoy it every once in a while. I don't think I've ever seen the unrated version, so I'm excited to check this out. This movie is on Blu-ray, but I think it's only a Region B locked release, which sucks. But I have the DVD now. Cursed, the unrated version on DVD. I know what you're gonna say. Zach, you already have Cursed. You have the Canadian version. You have the Alliance version on Blu-ray from Canada. I'll tell you why I bought the Alliance version, because I needed this movie, because it's not on Blu-ray in the United States. That's not in a pack. But I bought this DVD version because I like this cover art better. Honestly, I like this cover art better, and I might put it on the Blu-ray because we have the French writing on the side of this, and that bothers me so much, especially with my Final Destination 2 Blu-ray that is French, and it doesn't fit with any of my other Final Destination movies. So I think I might cut this down and put it on here, and then I'll have a unique version of the Blu-ray with the unrated cover art. This is the unrated version, but it is the original theatrical release's cover art. So that's why I bought this. I do have the unrated version, but I bought this for the cover art, if that makes sense. Okay guys, we can't talk about one Winchester without talking about the other one. I got Devour with Jensen Ackles, Shannon Sosman, and Dominique Swain. I've seen this movie one time. I thought it was really weird, and this was a weird time because I was like 12 and I had horror movies on free on demand, and I'll be honest with you, I'm fast forwarding just for the boobs. I'm telling you, just for the scenes. But this movie was one of them, and I don't think it had any in them. I was very, very disappointed, I believe. But it's a Jensen Ackles movie. I have what is the other one? My Bloody Valentine 3D. I have that on Blu-ray, but this movie, unfortunately, is only on DVD. And that cover art, say what you want about the movie, the cover art looks really cool. But I'm going to check it out and possibly review it. I might actually do a live stream of me watching it, because I want to do more live stuff. So if you want to see that, let me know down in the comments down below. But Shannon Sosman. There's another one, 40 Days and 40 Nights. Anybody else love that movie? I do too. Josh Hartnett. What? One of the Jason movies that's not in the collection. That's right, got Jason X. I love Jason X. Come at me, bro. I love this movie. A lot of people don't like it for some reason. It's fun. It's just a fun Jason movie. It's a fun slasher in space. It's one of the best kills in the entire franchise, and I'm going to play it right now because you have to see it. Seriously, how dope was that? And if you're worried about spoilers, don't worry about it, because that character has no impact on the story whatsoever. Jason is badass in this. Kane Hodder is badass in this. This is a direct, rip-off of Alien and sci-fi movies in general. But I really, really like Jason X. Todd Farmer is a good writer. There are some parts in here that don't really make a lot of sense, but he co-wrote one of my favorite movies, Drive Angry, with Nicolas Cage. And he also wrote something else that I have. Oh, he co-wrote My Bloody Valentine with Patrick Lussier. I actually saw this movie in theaters back when it came out in 2002. I know I did, because the holographic scene with the sleeping bags, I vividly remember that in theaters. So Jason X, I don't know how I got to see it in theaters, but it was really fun. So I've seen Jason X, Freddy vs. Jason, and the remake of Friday the 13th, all in theaters. I loved the experience of all of them, even though I really didn't like Friday the 13th, the remake, at the time. Love it now. But it's fun to say that I've seen 3 Friday films in theaters. That was fun. That's a nice thing to be able to say. But guys, Jason X, if you've seen it, which I'm pretty sure you have, most of the people watching this video have seen it. But guys, it's awesome. I love it, and it's the last pickup I have here. So guys, Jason X. I swear there were no snowflake emojis involved in the production of this video. Alright guys, that has been another collection archive video. What did you think of these pickups? Do you have anything that I showed you today? Let me know down in the comments down below. If you like this collection archive video, please give this video a big thumbs up. If you're new here and this is your first video, please hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. And trust me, this is the most important part. Hit that little notification bell. If you don't hit that, you'll miss out on all of my future content. That includes my review of Halloween 6 with Lee from Drum Dums, and the continuation of the Final Destination series. Guys, I reviewed the first one. You can check it out in my Cavern of Terror review playlist. As always guys, I would appreciate it if you check me out on social media. You can find all those links in the description box down below. But most importantly guys, I'm Zach. This has been the Cavern of Terror. Stay metal my friends. I'm gonna go answer some text messages.